Hello and welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am Psychic Medium Cari Muggs, and each week I pull a card from a deck to let you know what's coming up and the signs and symbols to watch for the week. So this week we are using simple, you guys. I just wanted simple this week. So we're using Ask Your Guides. As you guys know, it's by Sonia Choquette. It's one of my favorite decks because it was one of my very first decks. And so it's simple, easy to read. If you've never had oracle cards and you want to try them, I suggest getting this deck. The back of each card has like a sunrise. It's green, it's beautiful, and the art inside each card is beautiful too. So I want simple this week. So as you guys know, well, you might not know, the growth card for last week, the symphony's not done, the music's not playing. I hit a huge growth spurt last week. For those of you who follow me or follow me on my social media, might know, it's fine, that my grandma passed last week, and it's been coming. She's been really, really miserable, and it was for the best. And I know I begged my dad lots of times to come and get her. That doesn't make it easier. It doesn't, like, even though you know death is just a weird thing, like even as a medium and knowing that I can connect, she still hasn't come through to me yet. And so and if she has, I haven't noticed because that's what happens when they pass over. You can feel them, but also too, your grief kind of lowers your frequency. And so I'm watching for all the things and doing all the things. And sometimes it's even hard as a medium because even though I can connect, when it's your own family, it's a little bit harder, and you do second guess a lot of the things that come through. Whereas when you do readings for strangers, you don't second guess anything. You know they're there, you communicate with them very well, but when it's your own loved ones, that grief frequency kind of gets in the way. So just know today or this week, be kind, because you never know what people are going through. So here we go. We're going to pull a card. Okay. So this is love. This is a love card. So you're going to feel lots of love this week, but also too, there's business. So it's going to be a beginning. Your business is going to grow. So if you're in a career, or if you're kind of a job thing, or anything that brings you income, this could mean that you're going to get abundance in that this week. This is kind of nice because I was going to just say that it's not attached to emotion, but business is attached to emotion. My business is really attached to emotion. So, and as you can see, there's lots of abundance in trees. Trees are new beginnings and growth, but there's lots and lots of hearts. So maybe you're going to fall in love with your business again this week, or maybe you're going to find an opportunity of abundance, or maybe you're going to find a new job, or maybe you're going to find another way to create money or finance. And abundance always doesn't mean material stuff, right? Or money. It can mean other things, like maybe you're going to find a new friendship, or maybe you're going to find a new partnership for your business. And so I do really think that this is career oriented, or I do feel like it's business oriented, or a sidekick or a side job, or maybe you've been considering trying to find something on the side or growing something else. But the crazy thing is love is attached to this. Love and growth, and you're being guarded and watched over, and you're being protected, and you're going to be spiritually led to this decision or this aha moment or this growth. Again, it does mean growth. And we love growth weeks. But you know, that's okay. The one thing it does state though is that it is with business. Now, here's what I want to do though. If we took the Venus and the business away, and you saw just that picture of growth and love and abundance and a partnership, then that could mean a lot of things. And I have had clients before, because I give these cards out during classes, that have cut this part of the card off and only use the picture because they want to go off their intuition. So if I were to close the Venus or cover up the business, and you see this picture of this beautiful woman that's protecting you and full of love and unconditional love and watching over you while there's growth, it's kind of almost the same if you take the business out of it. So, I mean, it's the same as last week if you take the business out of it. So I think that for some of you who are struggling in the business area or the career area, this is what it will mean for you. But those of you that don't have a business or a career, this just means that there's more abundance coming. There's more growth coming. The money and the love in the trees means that there's just so much love coming this week, and there's so much more abundance coming this week, whether it's materialist, whether it's love or money. This week is going to be good. Now, there's going to be still some growth. It's just crazy. I do feel like things are starting to plateau, and I do feel like things are starting to get back to normal. The last 3 years have been kind of chaotic for everybody, and I do feel like that there is kind of a tapering. But before the taper comes, there's going to be lots of growth, which we've seen in the last few decks or days of Cari Connects. We've seen kind of a continuing of hard cards, and I don't know about you, but most of us are just like, don't even want to tap into Cari Connects because what's coming next, right? So just know that there's lots of love and you are being watched over. So I'm going to go over the signs and symbols for those of you that are listening on the podcast. There is a beautiful woman, like a Venus type of woman, or Venus, the goddess. So is Aphrodite? There's so many goddesses that I think Venus, though. Venus is the love. So there's any kind of hearts. And last week we did have green hearts. So this week it's going to be pink hearts. There's pink hearts everywhere. And also any type of dollar sign or money sign, any type of money or extra income coming in is going to be a sign. And any kind of trees. These trees are actually yellow, which I don't think you're going to see a lot of yellow trees. Well, you might, because it's kind of springy, so some of them still might have their yellowish color to them. But any type of tree growth, so we have hearts, pink hearts, trees, and the love goddess. I think it's Aphrodite. I think it is, or it might be Venus. I don't know. Just watch. Even if you see the planet Venus, that counts for me. It's hard to do these off the cuff because you can't research, and I can't remember sometimes. So, and the numbers are 5 and 2. So 555 means change is coming, which is what we've been getting for like the last, how many times we've done Cari Connects. And 222, you guys, my grandma just showed up. There's a bird on my window. That's the craziest thing. 222 means you're going in the right direction. You're going in the right direction. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And so you're guided and you're watched over. And then the last one is this handshake. This handshake of this partnership. So if you're making any deals or any kind of contracts, I'll take 2. Any kind of handshakes that you see or partnerships. I don't know how you would see that except for 2 people shaking hands. So I don't really know how that would symbolize. But be aware of that. Also, too, this could mean that there's a new relationship coming up, not just business, because if we take the business out and we have the Venus down here in the love, this could also mean that there's a new partnership in love, or there's a new partnership in business, not only business, but love or friendship. So, and I've been feeling lots of friendships are important lately. So, and last but not least, I know you're going to see a sunrise. But if there's a special moment in a sunrise, that's spirit letting you know that they're with you. Okay. So those are the signs and symbols, 5s and 2s, and partnerships, money, pink hearts, trees growing, and Aphrodite. So, that was a good one. That was a tough one this week. So I love you guys so much. And thank you for being so patient. And thank you for being there for me. I love you, and I'll see you next week.